Hey, let's go ahead and get started with a reading for you guys. I went ahead and pulled the cards, and I'm not going to lie, if you guys did not watch yesterday's reading, I would go back and watch that because I do feel with all these repeater cards that we have in today's reading. Yesterday's reading, we had the Eight of Cups sitting in the position of you. We had the Knight of Pentacles sitting in the position as the overall energy. We also had the Knight of Cups that was in the reading yesterday, which was just challenge position. And we had the Six of Cups, which showed up in the past. And we also had the Four of Cups, which is showing up in the exact same position as yesterday's reading as the possible outcome. So I get a return. Okay. Somebody is looking at making a return back to you. I feel what is happening here is that you have walked away from toxicity, okay, and things that had bound you. And I feel like you did it with a broken heart, okay, but you had to do it anyway. And it was like, but you still, even though there was a lot of pain associated with whatever you had to do, you did it anyway, and you did it gracefully, and you did it out of a place of love. I don't feel like you did it, there was any malice on your part. I feel like you had malice done towards you, but I don't feel like you are in a position of being a mean, cruel individual. Because look, you're showing up as the Knight of Cups. You're showing up in a position of all these cups energies, right? You can tell that this guy is the same guy that is walking away here, right? I do not feel that you are whoever this I is in a place of I don't feel like you're being mean. I don't feel like you're being cruel. I feel like you're just going towards your own happiness. I feel like in the hopes and fears, that's all you want is to go towards happiness, success, love, unconditional love. Okay. I think that you've learned enough lessons that you are just kind of done with this toxicity, lies, people ganging up on you, because that's what I'm getting here. And I think that you're being very strategic as to the way that you are maneuvering forward. And again, the challenge is cutting people off. The challenge is to walk away and not even allow and I know that this is easier said than done, but not to allow them the effects on your mental energy, because I know emotionally, because we have all these cups here. We got the Eight of Cups, Nine of Cups, Knight of Cups, Four of Cups, Six of Cups. Like there's a lot of cups energy here. Not surprising. We are sitting in Cancer season, but I feel like with all these cups energies, there's a lot of emotion, and you have to do it regardless of the emotion that you're feeling, because it's like, yeah, we can love people, but emotionally they make us feel like shit. That, we're sitting around, we're crying. I remember yesterday we had the Nine of Swords as the overall energy. So I kind of like the fact that the Knight of Pentacles is now the overall energy. Like what's actively on your mind? It's like you've gotten out of your head as of yesterday. You're done worrying about all this stuff. And now you're like, now I feel like the Knight of Pentacles is actually able to step forward and go, okay, what else do I need to focus on? I feel like for a lot of you, you're no longer accepting offers from people in the past who are giving you half-assed energy. Okay, because I feel like it's the half-assed energy that got you to where you are now. And I feel like for a lot of you, you decided to go off on a journey of self-discovery. Yeah, like I said, it was extremely painful. I feel like, there's three spilt cups here, and over here, he's looking at those cups. So now we have the four and we have the five. I do feel like someone from the past is wanting to make a return. I was picking up on that yesterday. It's almost as if they see that you're actually happy, that what they've done didn't affect you. Okay. I do feel like it did affect you, but they're not seeing that part. Of course, it affects us when somebody who we love and that we've invested our time, our energy, our effort, our love, our health, our wealth, like, of course it's going to affect us, even if it's just a friend that we've known for a long time. Like, Or, say it's a coworker who ends up getting fired, but we've worked with them for like the last 2 years. We're going to be affected. Our environment is going to be affected, because it's like, whoa, that's a really big change. And sometimes it can affect us, and in more of a way than what people realize. It's like you go to work every single day, and all of a sudden, like every morning you say, good morning, Lucy, good morning, Lucy, good morning, Lucy. And then they fire Lucy, and you walk in and you're like, it feels weird, right? It's just like, oh shit, where the fuck is Lucy, right? So that was just that was just an idea. That doesn't mean that that's going to happen, although for some of you it is. Now, with that said, we do have 2 4s here. We have 2 9s here. 9s are all about perseverance and not giving up. Um, we have 2 knights, 2 4s, and 2 9s. Okay. So you could be seeing those numbers. Now, what I am getting here, people are seeing you as the 2 of Pentacles. Um, they see you as somebody who is making decisions right now, weighing up your options. Somebody who is, I just saw the ship in the back. They can see you as somebody who is traveling right now. Okay. You could be off on a hiatus. I am getting the fact that somebody is going to be coming back in, and I feel like you know who this person is. And I feel like this person, they are connected to the 3 of Swords. So they could want to come back in and offer you an apology. And I feel like for a lot of you, you're looking at this situation because I see the Hermit. This is how I'm looking at it. I see the Hermit is looking back at that 6 of Cups and the 3 of Swords. So I feel like it's like somebody can come back in all they want. But I think that the Hermit here is wise enough. I think he's looking back at the past and all the things that have pained him. And this could be a woman as well. Okay. Virgo energy. We have Virgo, Leo, and Capricorn energy as the major overall energies. Now, that does not mean that, you have to be a Virgo, a Leo, or a Capricorn. You could be dealing with those people, or you could just be taking on the attributes of those signs, or needing to. Maybe for some of you, it's like maybe you need to talk to a counselor or a mentor of some sort, so that you can kind of get an overview of like, okay, I didn't really look at this perspective of this situation, right? Be careful as to how you move forward too, because the devil really is kind of what's shackling you and like trying to pull you down. And these could be people that are trying to pull you down and keep you from really moving forward. People hate that, because they don't have the balls to get up and do what you're doing. So a lot of the time they'll try to, bring you down with them because they don't have, they're basically telling you what they're incapable of doing when they're telling you not to do something. Your outcome is the 4 of Cups and the 4 of Swords. And I feel like if anybody does come in and offer you anything, I feel like you're not really going to jump up on it, right? I don't see you acting on anything because I see you as kind of like, you know what I'm getting, and I'm getting this a lot lately, and I feel like I'm just repeating myself even on my Instagram reels. If you're not following me on Instagram, go check me out over there under the Footsteps to Peace. But it's basically what I'm getting is people wanting to come back in after they've screwed you over, lied about you, like tried to torment you, stabbed you in the heart. Because again, 3 of Swords, this is somebody who's like had people just, gnawing at them and coming at them with their swords drawn. And this was a lot of pain associated with this situation. Like 3 of Swords, like that's somebody who's been like seriously hurt, and they had no choice but to walk away, even though it was very, very painful. Now these individuals want to come back in and be like, hey, so how's it going? Um, and what I'm getting is people are much more wiser now, you know, they're much more wiser now. And I feel that people are kind of like, I'm good without you. I've had to go out, I've had to create an entirely new life for myself. You didn't give two shits about me when you had the chance. You stabbed me in the back. I just, I don't see where people are wanting to go back and do all of that over again, especially if you've taken the time out to heal from this situation. And for others of you, maybe you haven't fully healed from this situation. So you're just kind of like a little more leery, you know? And if you haven't even started the healing process, you're probably like, yeah, I'll take them back, no problem. If they come back and they say, I'm sorry, but like even for me, I had a lot of people, a group of people stab me in the back multiple times in my life, multiple times. And every time they have the opportunity to come at me, they do. And they come at me with swords drawn. And I'm at a place in my life where in the past I used to forgive because they're family and I love you. No, not anymore. Blood is not thicker than water. Loyalty, honesty, and integrity is thicker than water or blood. And I'm sorry, but no, fucking thank you. Like, I've seen what you're capable of, and I'm not willing to stand in line. I'm not willing to stand on the sidelines and wait for you guys to realize that actually I'm your ally, not, and an asset, not your fucking enemy, unlike this devil here. And it's like, it's almost like it's their perception of you is keeping you stuck in their mind. It's like I just posted this thing, yesterday, and it was this lady like dancing all funny, and I posted on there like, imagine hating me and I'm over here like this. You know what I mean? Like, I've gotten to that point. Like, I've cried so many times over the same situation, the same group of people, and it's just never freaking ending. And now I'm at this place now where I'm just like, it's got to suck to be you. And it's got to suck to be in your own mind. And as much as I love these individuals, and I do, I love them with every beat of my heart, but I also love them enough to set them free. And until they are, even at some portion healed and get out of this illusion, I just can't be a part of any of it anymore. So what have I done? I've gone off on a journey on my own. I put myself in hiding on purpose. Get the fuck away from this shit. Like, I don't want you to know where I am. I don't want anybody to know where I am. I'll tell you after the fact, but I'm sure in hell am not going to tell you what I'm doing because I don't need any of the negativity that comes along with it. And I've always told my family, if you guys keep this shit up, I will disappear one day. And now I'm hidden in plain sight. Like, yeah, you see me on social media, but you'll never see like, I'll never post where I am. I'll post where I've been, though, you know, tell them after the fact, but at the end of the day, like, I think at this point, we're all just trying to, it's self preservation. What people don't know, they can't ruin, you know? And it's like anybody who comes back in and tries to, no, 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 you screwed me over. Like, and then I'm responding to your bad behavior. And I'm not going to give you accolades and jump right back into the lion's den when I know deep down inside you're going to turn on me again. You know what I mean? So at this point in my life, and I feel like this is a lot of the collective, and that's why I'm sharing my experiences. I'm not accepting any of this shit anymore. Like, no, I'm good. My arms are crossed. Like, you've proven to me what you're capable of. I'm good. You know, like, I love you, but I can love you from afar. When we talk about setting boundaries, trust is a boundary. And if I can't trust you, then I don't need you in my life. Doesn't mean that I hate you. I don't hate anybody. Like the feelings aren't mutual. I realize that the hatred that comes from them is all made up shit, and there's nothing I can do to change your mind, nor do I want to. Like, if you got to go back in and tell people why they should like you, in the past, that was something that I'd done. Today, I'm older. I'm wiser now. I can look back at all my past and look back at the suffering and the people that I've had to walk away from. And it's a pattern that I've experienced my entire life. And now I'm like, I'm happier because what I'm doing is I'm going out on a journey to find that Two of Cups. I'm not going to stop at the Eight of Cups. I'm going for my 10 of Cups and my two of Cups, which is the partnerships, the people who I can see eye to eye with. All of these people I couldn't see eye to eye with. And yeah, it brought a lot of pain. Those three spilt cups, yeah, at one point I cried over those, but again, I'm out on a journey to find those two cups. And I may have to, journey for quite a while, but at the end of the day, like I've learned my lessons. And so what are we doing in broad daylight? We're taking off. And I did. I packed up in broad daylight, and I got myself to an airport and I flew away, and I went off on that journey by myself. And it's been the best thing that I could have ever done. Nobody's business where I am, nobody's business what I'm doing. And I feel like it's much more liberating. So now, if they want to get a hold of me, they can call, but you can't just come over, because you don't know where I am anymore. Where in the world is Carmen Sandiego? Where in the world is peace? So, something for you guys to learn in all of this, that it is very liberating for you to take back your power and just decide, like, you know what? This is what I'm going to do. Stop worrying about other people. You know what? People are so non-committal in their own lives. You think that they're going to commit to you? Absolutely not. Choose your own happiness, because at the end of the day, they would do the same thing. So, word to the wise guys, take yourself away from this devil. If you look, right? If you look, those chains around their necks are not very tight. All they have to do is pull them up and over and go move along and move along. That's all you have to do. Choose your own happiness. Choose your own happiness. And work on your healing. I feel like by you doing this, this is, resting. After that Three of Swords, we have the Four of Swords. And see how the Three Swords are still over? Like you still have armor on. You're still blocking some things out, but you're ready for a battle if you have to. But I feel like this is an opportunity for you to rest right now. Rest, relax, and reconsider. I'm going to leave that here, you guys. I want to thank you for being here. Thank you for watching. And just know that I love you guys all so much. If you guys are interested in a personal reading, all my information's in the description box down below. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. It does help my channel grow. Check me out over on Facebook, Instagram, and Threads under the Footsteps to Peace and Peace Unhinged Tarot. If you are interested in signing up for my newsletter, which goes out every single Tuesday and Thursday, I would be happy to get you signed up. Just email me at thefootstepstopeace@gmail.com and I will personally sign you up. Send me your name and your email address and you'll get my next blast. Anyway, you guys, love you all. Take care.